What's up, techies? I am just going to create a calendar for a free 15-minute appointment with me, and I thought I would show you what I'm doing as I'm doing it so that you can do yours as well. Now, before you go in and create any calendars, you do need to just make sure that you have connected your Zoom. You can do that through a direct Zoom integration, or my preferred way personally is to add my private Zoom link, and I'll show you how to do that. To get your personal Zoom link, you log into your Zoom account on desktop. So go to zoom.us. Then when you're logged into your account, scroll down on this left-hand side and click on User Management, and then click on Users. Now I'm going to have some kid background noise. It's a Saturday morning here. Underneath Users, then go to your particular account. So click on you and your name, and it will take you to your Zoom profile. Yeah, buddy. Oh, why is the dog wet, everyone? I'm not sure why the dog is wet, buddy. So here we will have a list of your particular profile settings. So it's always good to just double check this. Is your account set in the right time zone for where you're based? Is your date format the way you want it to show? And then here is where you have your personal meeting ID. Now that little closed eye just means that it's hidden. I don't want the whole world to have this link right now. If I was to click on that open eyeball, it would show me the whole Zoom link. And that just means that anyone can book an appointment with me on that particular link. And you can also personalize it. So I've personalized the ending of mine. But basically, you're just going to copy your personal meeting ID. And this is going to connect whatever calendar you're integrating, whether this is TekMatix in this case, or Calendly, or wherever. This is the Zoom link that will always associate with your particular profile. So I've got my Zoom link here, and I am going to go back to my TekMatix account. And what you want to do, first of all, is add this to your main overall settings. So click into the settings button on the bottom left-hand side of your account, and then you're going to click on My Staff. Now, you have to add yourself as a staff member to your own account. Even though you own the account, you have to also be an actual user inside your account. You have to be a contact to be able to have a calendar created to your particular work profile. So if you haven't yet, go to add employee and add yourself as an employee. Okay, so you'll be putting your name, photo, all of that stuff there. User permissions, make sure you've got all of your user permissions turned on. User roles, if you've got access to this, make sure you've got your full role on here. This as well, we go down to availability. Make sure that you check availability first of all. This is going to just make sure that you have your times that you are available set. So my times are wrong on here. I'm definitely not available 24 hours a day. So you can see here I haven't set any of mine up at all. I've also got the wrong time zone showing. So what I would do here is I would go and edit all of this. This here, where it says user availability, you've got a couple of different options. You can connect to Zoom, which will then open up a pop-up to log into your Zoom account, and it will connect via direct integration. Or you can do custom and then actually paste in your direct Zoom link right there, your personal Zoom link. Then, of course, you're going to want to make sure you choose the correct time zone for you. So scroll down, make sure that it's matching to your personal location. Where am I? I'm a GMT +8. Now, obviously going to change this. I don't do meetings on Mondays, and I certainly don't do meetings on Fridays. And then you just literally choose your appointment time here. So for instance, I do a 9 a.m. Are you playing with doggy? I've got dogs and kids and cats and everything in here. So if that was my availability, press copy to all, and there's literally a kid and dog party happening under my desk right now. So you can see there, that's how you copy your availability. So now, no matter what calendars you set up, that's your availability. So I'm going to press save, and boom, that's now saved my availability at an overall user setting. All right, I have removed said doggies and children. Hope you can hear me better now. Now, what we're going to do next is we're now going to go and create our calendar that we want to share with the public or with our chosen people to be able to book calls with us. So I'm going to do an example here with a free 15-minute call. You're going to click on calendars on your main profile. So you can do this in a couple of different places. For instance, if I was to go back, you can do it here as well. Click on calendars right here. This is where we can have a look at what calendars we already have available. So I can see all of the calendars that we have inside our particular organization. Had to pause again because of kids. Don't do videos on a Saturday morning. All right, we're going to go inside our calendars section and we're going to press create calendar. And basically what we are doing here, guys, is we are creating something like this. What we're doing here is we're creating something whereby we can send a link to people and they can see all of our availability. And this will sync with the calendar that you have synced inside your staff calendar settings. If you're not sure how to do that, do make sure you jump on a call with one of our tech experts in your free onboarding call. They can do this for you. If you just want some help, you can obviously get one of the tech experts to help you. But this here will sync with all of your actual availability with whatever calendar you've connected. So for instance, I run my whole business off of the Google platform. So mine connects to my Google Calendar. So whatever appointments come in via TekMatix, update my Google Calendar, and whatever appointments come in via Google, update the TekMatix calendar. They literally two-way sync with one another. So there's never any double bookings. You're never going to have like cross wires with people booking two holes at the same time. So here we have what we're trying to create over on our calendar section. So when we press create calendar, we're creating one of those pages. And just to help you understand the terminology here, this create a calendar, you create one per appointment type, basically. So for a one-on-one appointment with me, if I want someone to book 15-minute calls with me, I'm going to select this class booking. So this is the best one to use when someone wants a one-on-one meeting. You've got different calendars here for like physical events or meetings. Round robin is when you perhaps have a team of people and you want to have like a collection of people's calendars all connected in, so that if you're doing, for instance, support, when a person goes to that calendar, no matter what time they book, it shows the availability of absolutely everyone. And obviously it will show the availability of a group of people. So we have this one, for instance, for our TekMatix tech experts, for our support team. If you go onto our support calendar and go to book a call with a tech expert, there's actually about 6 different people's calendars connected to that, which is why there's a lot more availability than if there was just one person's calendar connected, right? And then you've got collective bookings here where you've got groups of people. But anyway, let's go to the class booking. And this one, calendar name is what it is that you're trying to create an appointment for. So this one will be called 15-minute, I'm going to put free so that people know it's free, because you can charge for your calendar appointments too. Free 15-minute appointment with Sarah Cordner. And I might even call it just a call, free 15-minute call with Sarah Cordner. You can add a little description here as well. Usually I just make the description the same. Team member, so go and choose who that is with. So that's me. I'm the team member who's going to be doing this appointment. Now, of course, I can add multiple people to this if I was using that one of those group ones. So you can see here the difference. I've only selected a one-person appointment. Now, here, the custom URL. This will be yourdomain.com/widget/bookings/ and I'm going to put 15 mins. That slug is already taken. So 15 min Sarah. Okay, so that will just be my URL. Does it matter that much? Not particularly. It's just a link that's going to be at the top of the page like that, for instance. So it doesn't really matter what people see by the time they get to this point. They just want to book the appointment. All right, so I'm going to go back over here. Duration of the meeting. Well, clearly it's going to be a 15-minute meeting. How many seats per class? So class means appointment. So for instance, if this was a group call and I wanted, 20 people to be able to join this meeting, I can change it to 20. This means that 20 people can join one of these calls. But of course, I'm only going to have this for a meeting with one person. And now I could even increase that, because if I'm doing a call, for instance, with a company and they want their training manager and their CEO and their marketing manager there, I would need to have 3 places available for this particular call, right? So it's up to you what you put in here. But ideally, I'm going to just put 1 for mine just to keep it nice and simple. Now, what's the availability for this individual meeting? Now, this is where it gets clever. You may think for this particular meeting, I don't mind working on a Monday because it's a special kind of appointment. But not in my world, guys. Mondays and Fridays, I'm doing other things, right? So set your time. I have kids, if you haven't noticed already. And school here finishes at 2 p.m, which is very annoying. Meeting location. All right, meeting location is that Zoom link, right? Oh, now I've just got rid of it. So pop your Zoom link, your unique profile Zoom link there. Got mine. Okay, now this is a free appointment, so I would just press confirm and that's all set up. But maybe if, for instance, this was a paid appointment that you were doing and it was 1 hour and you're changing that to 60 minutes or whatever, you would turn on accept payments. And boom, you can now put in your pricing and everything here as well. So people would actually have to pay to book this appointment with you. How good is that? I'm going to click on advanced settings just to see what's going on in here. Now, this is where we can stick a logo into our calendar. I tend to pop in a picture of my face in this if it's like a meeting with me. So I can't find any right now, but I will do that in a minute. Now, group. This is whose calendar does this belong to? So mine's not showing up because this isn't part of a group calendar. This is just an individual one. So because I've got number of staff, I've got group calendars as well. This isn't part of a group calendar, so I'm going to leave that blank. Now, meeting invite title. This is when this person books the meeting, what is the title of that event that will show in their calendar, right? So when they get the calendar confirmation, what shows up? So contact name is the person who's booked the appointment with you. That will automatically fill with their name. So I would usually leave that there and put and Sarah Cordiner meeting. Our 15-minute meeting, 15-minute chat call, whatever. So now when they book the meeting, that's what's going to show up in their calendar. It's what's going to show up in my calendar. It gives the 2 names. And I always just reiterate the duration, especially when it's a free call. Now it will automatically should fill here with the person, the team member whose appointment this is with. Of course, that's you if you're creating this for yourself. And then again, location. If you drop down here, you can choose the Zoom thing, but I just click custom and put my private Zoom number in there. Then choose what your event color is. Now, I do have a color coding system in my calendars personally. I have anything that's an in-person meeting is green. Admin is yellow. Admin that requires me to film and have makeup on is orange. So yeah, I have color codes. So for me, because this is a meeting, it needs to be green. That means when I see greens, I know I have to actually not be wearing my pajamas. All right, I'm going to press save over here. And this will now just give it a second to load, and boom, that's now set up. So I'm just going to scroll through here with the rest of the appointment. Oh my goodness me, doors are going now as well. Now the form thing, this means, I'll show you back over here, what information is collected when an appointment's booked. So for instance, this here, this is a form. This is what data are we collecting from this individual. So I've got here first name, last name, email, company name, phone number, and what specifically would you like to discuss? This is called a form. So over here where it says select the form that you want to use, there is a default form that's just preset in the system for you, and it collects the first name, the last name, the email, the phone number, and notes. That is perfectly sufficient. That's all you need. If for any reason you wanted to collect anything more fancy schmancy than that, you would need to go into the forms section, which is under sites inside your platform here, create your own form, and then it will show up, all of the forms that you've ever made will show up here, okay? And you would just select, Sarah's free 15-minute call form, And that's the form that will then show on this booking page here. So you get to completely customize the information that you collect at the point at which someone has chosen the appointment they want to book. This is really useful if you are doing paid calls. So for instance, someone's booking like a 90-minute coaching call session with you. There actually might be a bunch of information you need to collect up front before that call so that you can adequately prepare for the session. So you might actually create your own custom form here to ask all those very specific questions so that you can prepare them for their coaching call. So all you do is go into your form section, create that form, press save on that form, and then that form will show up here. And that's what will come up in that section. How cool is that? Then there's this option called pre-populate fields, sticky contacts. What does this mean? I would say, guys, always turn that on. Always turn it on. What this means is if somebody has already become a contact in your system, if they are already a contact in your contacts lists, guess what? This information here will pre-fill. And you saw how that just happened for me. If I go back again and say, now I want to book it on this date over here, select date, boom, it's literally pre-filled my information already. Why? Because I'm already a contact on Sarah Cordner's account. It's called sticky information, means it already knows who this person is because they're already in your system, and it's pre-filled it. It's made life easier for your prospect to fill in the information. So I always turn that on. Of course, if they're not a contact in your system, they've just got to fill it in as usual. Do you want to have a consent checkbox turned on? Yes or no? So this is like, if it's off, there won't be a consent checkbox. Is mine should be showing is on. Oh, no, I haven't got it turned on in this particular one, I don't think. I haven't got to that stage yet. But if you turn this on, this is where you can just provide that disclaimer. Yes, I do want to receive emails from this company using information I provide. So I confirm from Sarah Cordner. I confirm that I want to receive communication from Sarah Cordner using any contact information I provide. Okay, so I'm going to turn mine on. Okay, confirmation page. Now, your confirmation page is what happens after they have submitted or booked their appointment. So you might have created, for instance, a thank you page, in which case you'd press redirect them to a URL. So you could go into the website section or the funnel section and create a simple single page that says, thank you, your appointment has been booked. I can't wait to see you. Or you could upsell them to something. You know, maybe they've booked a free call, and this is a free call. So maybe I want to instantly try and upsell them to something already, and I can put the URL to a sales page or a landing page. Or you can just click on this default section. It will just pop up some text. So it'll say thank you for your appointment request, and you could even pop in some custom field information here. So I think it is contact.first name. I'll double check that. I can never remember the codes, right? So don't write exactly that. This is what I'm saying is you can really customize this. Thank you for your appointment request, first name. We will contact you shortly to confirm your request. So you could say here, change all of this stuff. You will now receive an email to confirm your appointment. So by the way, that actually will happen. They will automatically get an email from your system saying that the appointment's been booked. Please call our office if you have any questions. So again, you can put here, please email me on sarah@sarahcordner.com if you cannot find your confirmation. Cool. Now, you should even put Facebook pixel IDs in here if you want to. Do you want to auto confirm new calendar meetings? I say yes, because if it was available, I'm available. Because your calendars are synced, I just keep mine turned on. I don't need to accept any payments for this one because it's a free appointment. So I'm going to press save. Obviously, I need to tidy this up. And then you've got your notifications section over here. What happens when someone has booked? So this is where you want to send them an acknowledgement email. I just keep that turned on. This is just default. This is what happens anyway. They will receive an email saying you've got an appointment booked with Sarah at this date and time. Who should receive this notification? So for me, it is the assigned user and the contact. So this means the contact is the person who has booked the appointment. The assigned user is the person whose calendar it is. In this case, me or you, right? So I'm gonna have that turned on. And then what have we got here? Allow calendar to send invitation or update emails to the attendees. Yes. So I've connected my Google Calendar. So this is just Google asking permission to send those appointments. Assign contacts to their respective calendar team members each time an appointment is booked. Yes. Okay. And save. So we're just saying to the system, we agree that you're allowed to send all these notifications. Then you've got a couple of customizations. You can code and make it look pretty if you want to, but what I recommend you do, guys, is just keep this simple. Right? If you've got a landing page or a contact us page, it's the link to this calendar that you're going to include in the Book Me Now button. So here are some additional notes that you can change or customize. This is what goes in the confirmation email. It will automatically pre-fill with the rebooking link. It will automatically pre-fill with their cancellation link. That's what these dynamic dynamic fields are here. So we're just going to leave that as it is. I'd say, guys, don't touch that section. It's been default created for you to be as it needs to be. And that's it. Your calendar's now created. So I'm going to go here and just find that calendar. 15-minute, there it is. There's the free 15-minute call with Sarah Cordiner. When you click on these three dots down here, you've got your scheduling link. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go up to a new tab, paste it in, and it should now show my calendar. So there we go. It's now showing all of my availability. Obviously, I didn't upload a logo, but there it is. So now I can click that. It's got the right time zone. It's got the date and time. Press continue. And boom, there is the form that we can fill in. And it's got that checkbox. I confirm I want to receive communication from Sarah Cordiner and schedule meetings. So I'm going to actually just fill this in for you 1 sec so that you can see. Oh, I didn't fill. Just email me on sarah@sarahcordiner.com if you cannot find your confirmation. So this is now obviously what the individual will see who's booked it. And there we have the option to add it to our calendar. So let's click on that. And boom, it's now added to my calendar. I'm going to close that so you don't have to see all my meetings. And I'll now show you the email I've received from the system as well. So here's the email that I've received. So it says here, hi, Sarah Cordiner, your appointment has been scheduled. Here are your details. So you see here all those little code bits. It's pre-filled. So it's really good. I can go, yes, that'll be good. Now, as the administrator, I have also received an email. So this is the one that the bookie, the person booking, will get. I'll show you the one that I, as the admin, got on the other side. So on the admin side, this is what I received. Here is the information, and I get the option here to approve, reschedule, or cancel. So I can actually open this now. And just if I, for instance, am not sure if I can accept this particular appointment, for instance, from here I can go in and change the details, which I won't open because it will show other appointments on the system that are real. So there we have an overview of making an appointment. I hope that has helped you and given you some ideas how you can set yours up too. Don't forget that you always have the help of our tech experts. If you go to tekmatix.com/support, let's take you there. This is where you have all of the different support options. First of all, inside your account, when you're actually working inside your account, you will have a chat box. Let me go to this one here. Here's this chat box on the bottom right-hand side, guys. You can always click on chat here. And 24 hours a day, we have real humans chatting available. If you're stuck to do your calendar, if you don't know what to do, jump on the chat. That's what they're there for. You also have inside this home section, you've got a whole section on calendars. It's got lots and lots of how-to articles, how to connect them, how to sync them, how to integrate them, what to do if you've got any error messages or anything coming up. So you can use all of those information articles there, or chat with a real person here any time of the day. If you're still stuck, you go to TekMatix website and you click on support, and you'll see here there's the option to book a TekSpert call. There's lots of other options down here as well. But if you were to go onto the book a call with a TekSpert, you can do a couple of things here. You can book, if you haven't yet had your free 60-minute onboarding call, you can book that. If you are stuck and something is broken or not working, you can book a 15-minute support call. If you want stuff done for you, i.e. you want our team to be your VAs to just do work for you, you can book them for just $50. And for an hour, they can sit with you on a call and actually do things for you. You can be saying, hey, this is what I want. Build this landing page for me, connect this funnel, set this funnel up for me. I want 6 different calendars created. I want a workflow attached to them, whatever it is, right? You want these amazing team members of mine to do stuff for you. You can hire them, $50. Well, other development companies out there will be charging you thousands of dollars for what our team will do for you for 50. So we're here to help. We've made it as affordable as possible. Obviously, we've got people's wages to pay, which is why we do have to charge for the done for you services stuff. Everyone's got to pay the bills and eat, right? So I hope that helps. If you've got any more questions about calendars, drop them in the Facebook group or contact us, support@tekmatix.com. Otherwise, happy teching.